Okay, now heading towards our second learning objective, which is identify the documents used in a process costing system. So let's talk about that. Job order costing, an overview. In a job order costing system, direct materials and direct labor are traced directly to each job as the work is performed. So if we have job 1, job 2, job 3, direct material can easily be traced out, right? How much, like how much material is used for job 1, how much is used for job 2, how much is used for job 3, how much is labor is applied on job 1, and how much is labor is applied on job 2. It's very easy. So the real problem occurs those material and labor which we cannot trace or apply conveniently on these jobs. Let's move further. Like I told, so indirect material is basically applied on job 1, job 2, and job 3. So manufacturing overhead including indirect materials and indirect labor, which represents other manufacturing costs like power used to run the manufacturing facility or machinery in the factory. So manufacturing overhead cannot be traced directly to specified job. So rather it is allocated to job on the basis of predetermined rate, and we're gonna see it in our coming slides. So here, what is job cost sheet? So a job cost sheet is used by the accounting department to track the direct and indirect cost associated with a given job. So a job number uniquely identifies each job. Direct material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead costs are accumulated for each job. So you can see a column here, right? So the job cost sheet is basically a subsidiary ledger to the work in process account. So we will look at a job cost sheet using a hypothetical company called Piersco. The company has a job that calls for the construction of wooden cargo crates. You can see the separate section of direct material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead, which we talk about that here. One is direct material, direct labor, manufacturing overhead. So in addition, there's a section to summarize total cost job. Here you can see that 1, 2, and 3. Direct material, direct labor, manufacturing overhead. So here this value come from, let me change the color. This value come from here, this value come from here, and this value come from here. The total cost is the sum of all above these, and by dividing the number of how many units we have computed, we can find out the unit cost as well. So let's move further. So measuring direct material costs. So once a sale order has been received, a production order issued, the production department prepares a material requisite form to specify the type, quantity, and the total cost of material. Right? Description, quantity, and you can see the cost and total cost of the material as well. So we have the same, we are continuing the same Piersco example. So here, for example, the material requisite form completed for job A. So we are making wooden cargo crates. So we allocated a job number A143. So the requisite form is number X76890, and it also mentioned the date as well. So the worker has requested 12 2 by 4 12 feet long and the 20 1 by 6 12 feet long logs from the material warehouse. So you can see that here quantities is 12, 1 by 6 12 feet 1 is 12. So unit cost is 3 and 4, and where this 36 came from, 12 into 3, and where this 80 came from is 20 multiplied by 4. And how much is our direct cost? 116. So this figure will go to the job order cost sheet, and here of course that one who basically ordered this one, the manager or supervisor will sign here as well. So that's it for the direct material cost. It's easy, conveniently to trace out, so that's why the name is direct material. See, so that cost 116 here comes here with the material requisite form and the cost summary also here. So the crux of this measuring the direct material cost is that once the material has been issued to the storeroom, they are charged to the job cost sheet for job number as well. The accounting department records the total direct cost 116 here on the appropriate job cost sheet. So here one thing should be noticed is that we also mention the requisite form of the material as well. So this coincides with our material requisite form as well, right? Okay, let's move further, and that is measuring the direct labor cost. So here worker use time tickets to record the amount of time that they spend on each job. So here is the time tickets for an employee who worked 8 hours on a job A143, which is making the wooden cargo. So this is Pierce company time ticket. So here is the number of time ticket. This is the employee name, date, and station where he's working for. So he started the work at 8 and end the work at 16, which is 4 o'clock. Total hours, he worked 8, and what is his hourly rate? $11. So this 88 come from here, 11 into 8, and that is the job number he worked for. So this is the total here, and this is the supervisor who supervises his work, and that amount will go to the job cost sheet. So let's see that here. See, the accounting department records the labor cost for each time ticket onto the job cost sheet. So on the job cost sheet we can see the time tickets 36, right? He worked 8 hours, and what was his 1 hour rate? 11, so the amount is 88. So that amount also comes on cost summary as well. So the total amount of direct labor cost is 88, so this amount is also posted on the summary section for the job cost sheet.